Hello everyone, and welcome to this video going over all the mutations in the Eternal Cylinder Beta. The very first mutation you will come across is from the Hop Hop Pop pod from the Hop Hop Pop. This is a grasshopper looking creature that drops the green pods from its backside, and it gives you the Leaping Legs ability that allows you to jump really high. You can get up to 4 Hop Hop Bop pods per Hop Hop Bop you find. The next mutation is from the Pouchfish, which can be found in any body of water. It gives the Storage Body ability, which doubles your inventory space. After that, we have the Prickly Pone. This is only found in the second area after you meet the older Trebhome. Just look around for these plants that have a spiky base and then a skinny upper part that holds a single fruit. You can get this fruit by jumping and trying to suck it up, or shoot water at it. Be careful though, because shooting water at the fruit can cause it to glitch through the ground and disappear. Don't worry though, you can reload your game to make the fruit respawn. Even if you have already shot it down, just save your game, reload, and it will respawn. The Prickly Pone gives the Aposematic Skin mutation that covers the Trebhome in spikes, so most predators won't eat them. This next mutation is probably the best by far in the entire game, and that is the Tubular Pod. This is also only found in the second area, and it is the only tubular pod I have found in the entire beta. Here is how you can get to it, because there is a trick. You will see this area that has this broken structure leading to a very small ramp, and this is actually a secret. So what you want to do is go to the top of this ramp here and then hold down shift to go into the ball form. You have to keep holding down shift, and you want to stay still at the top. You don't want to move just yet. Then slowly move towards the ramp and then go down to pick up speed. Now here's the tricky part. Right when you hit the ramp, you want to press spacebar to make you jump much higher than you would normally by just running into the ramp. It will take you a few tries for sure, but if you can get up here, it is worth it. You will find the tubular pod here, and when you eat it, it gives you the Wheel Body ability. This allows you to crush creatures by rolling into them, but you move slower. And this is an amazing ability because you can kill almost any creature with the Wheel Body. Combining the Wheel Body with the Prickly Pone makes it even stronger, since you won't accidentally get eaten by anything. I have been able to kill not only Glickballs with this, but Shelled Grollusk, Onkiefert, Omnogroms, Tongo Groplets, Vushtlop, and many more other creatures. Just don't try taking on the Tongo Grop, as every part of that huge predator deals damage. Iridescent Pearl. This is an item you can only find in the shelled Grollusks when they leave their shell. As soon as you see one leave its shell, run up and suck up the pearl before it goes back inside. This hard pearl must be cracked by throwing it at the ground or rocks to get to the inner core. Once you break it, it turns into a Grollusk sac, and will now be eatable. It gives you the Iridescent Skin ability and makes the Trebhome shiny and sparkly so you can be fabulous. There is a trick to getting the Iridescent Pearl. You can shoot plants in front of the snails to try and lure them out of their shells, but it can be pretty tricky at times because sometimes they'll just slowly crawl up to it and eat it. Leaptails. This is a fish that can be found in most bodies of water, and it gives you the Webbed Feet ability. This allows you to swim faster and jump higher out of the water. The Tuba Tuber. These are found on these unique flowers that make horn noises, and it gives the Deimatic Trunk that allows the Trebhome to make loud sounds to startle or frighten predators. Aerophytic Furball. This comes from a plant that only grows in tundra environments, and it gives Trebhome the furred skin ability to protect themselves from the cold. Glickbullhead. When you kill a Glickball or something else kills a Glickball, then you can pick up its head, and eating the head gives you the Legless ability for 20 seconds. The Trebum can only roll while having the Legless ability and cannot even jump. Omnogram Pellet. You get this from killing Omnograms or having something else kill the Omnogram. Eating this gives the Trebum the Irascible Trunk for 5 minutes that just talks relentlessly to annoy you and sounds a lot like an auctioneer. There is a trick to get this annoying chatter trunk to stop though. Just eat another item that will give you a trunk mutation like the Tuba Tuber. Organic Cube. This is a special cube that gives Trebum the Cuboid Body, turning them into a square and allowing them to enter special places and open locks in temples. Intracrystalline Aggregate. This is found inside caves and gives the Trebum the Perceptive Eyes ability. This allows the Trebum to see secrets or anything they normally wouldn't be able to see. You can use this to look for hidden footprints that lead to various caves or Trebum dust throughout environments, and it can also be used to find useful items such as certain plants or food. Clabberrock Pearl. This is a hard shell item that when broken turns into a microbiotal colony. Eating this colony will give you the Plated Body, a bunch of thick plates that help protect the Trebum, but the plates cannot resist heat. Be warned, these plates will not stop you from getting eaten. All they do is make you a bit more durable to damage. Lithotroph Mushroom. This is found in caves, specifically on top of these unique Trebum statues. So make sure to always keep an eye out for this whenever you're exploring caves. Eating this unique mushroom turns your Trebum into a mineral processor that kind of looks like a car engine. This ability turns all minerals that the Trebum holds into that special dust, so you can buy additional upgrades or unlock other Trebum later. Springworms. These can be found wandering around various environments. Just walk around and trust me, you will find one of these accordion-looking creatures. Eating a springworm turns a Trebum into a water processor. So any food items in this Trebum's inventory will slowly turn into water. And this is especially going to be useful in any environment where water is scarce. Phytocephalic Grass. Eating this grass gives the Entomophilous Skin that makes the Trebum grow a patch of hair that attracts sac flies, which are the flies that have the little water attached to them, and when you eat them, they restore health. Cryopolyp. This is found in tundra areas only, usually on top of ice, and looks like this weird thing. Eating this item gives the Extractive Trunk, which extracts more water from food that Trebum consumes. Amber Eye. This amber eye can be found on unique statues of Trebum throughout the game, not just in caves, but also out in the environment, so keep an eye out for statues like this. Eating the amber eye gives the Third Eye ability. How the Third Eye works is you can go into your compendium and mark one item that you want to track by clicking on it, and then the eye next to it will open to indicate it is being tracked. When you close out of your inventory screen, the icon of the item you want to track will appear at the bottom of your screen. If it is nearby, there will be an arrow pointing to which direction you should go and a sound effect to indicate how close you are to it. If the item isn't close at all, then the icon below just stays there and has no arrow indicator. Glowfruit. Glowfruit can be found on a plant that grows in caves. Eating it gives the Luminescent Skin ability that makes the Trebum glow to become a light source in the dark. Piper Plant. This is found in very small caves and gives the Hypnotic Trunk ability. What this trunk does is it lets you hypnotize a clickable to follow you, and you can tell which ones are hypnotized because they will have this sparkly effect on them and they look more purple rather than their usual green color. Filter fluff. These poofy looking plants give the filter trunk ability when eaten. This trunk filters toxic fumes and allows the trebum to go into toxic areas and take no damage. Finned jumpfish. This is another fish that can be found in water, although it's not in every body of water, and it gives the Amphibian Body when eaten. This body type allows a trebum to swim for as long as they like without losing any stamina, making them the perfect aquatic trebum. Tonglogrop Acid Pump. The only way to obtain this item is by killing a Tonglogrop, which, if you have met one, you know is no easy task. The best way to kill one of these creatures is to wait until you are at the giant serpent part of the beta. Then lure the Tonglogrop into the serpent's attack range and let it do the killing for you. I have also seen two Tonglogrop kill each other and then got their acid pumps for free. In any case, killing this mighty beast is going to be a tough thing to do. However, the benefit it gives is really amazing. It gives the toxic trunk ability when you eat the acid pump, and this allows the trebum to shoot toxic liquid that deals damage. Yes, you can use this liquid to kill many predators and even herbivores in the environment. This acid pump will replace your trebum's ability to shoot water. So just be aware you will no longer be able to shoot water from that trebum. Triple Bosch Antenna. This is found by killing a Triple Bosch. You can do this by luring them to a toxic ditch and then trick them into jumping in, because these predators have no eyes, so they will just jump like crazy if they think their prey is there. You can also kill the Triple Bosch if you have the Wheel Body mutation, or if you have the Toxic Trunk mutation, you can kill it by shooting that acid at its body. Eating the Triple Bosch antenna gives the Impaired Eyes mutation and makes it really hard to see from that trebum for 3 minutes. You can switch the leader though to restore your vision. And make sure to take a look at the trebum who ate the antenna, because they'll look quite different than what you remember. Hardened Aeronut. This item grows on these unique trees, and it has a hard shell that looks a lot like a pistachio. This shell can be broken by shooting it at the ground or objects. When the hardened outer shell is broken, it turns into the Aeronut mesocarp. Eating this fruit gives the Inflatable Body mutation that allows the trebum to float in the air temporarily. With this mutation, you can use geysers to float in the air a lot longer with your inflatable body. Barbagar's Foot. This is an item found in one of the end zones of the beta, and I only found one of this item in the entire game, but you can find it on this platform here that is next to a geyser. Just use that geyser with your inflatable body to get on over here. Once you're on the platform, you will see this nest, and the Barbagar's Foot will be sitting in it. Eating this gives the Meteor Feet mutation that allows the trebum to do a ground pound. Proboscidite fruit. This fruit is found in the very last area of the beta because it only spawns in the tundra environment. This fruit hangs down from these stalactites that you can suck down with your trunk or shoot down with your water. Eating this fruit gives the hose trunk mutation that lets you shoot water much further than normal. Floating crystal. This item is found on top of dendrospirals. The only way to get on top of this is with the inflatable body ability and having access to a nearby geyser to boost yourself up enough to get on top of it. Or you can have a Vushlup carry you to the top. Be warned though, these creatures are only in the very last zone of the beta, so you will not see them if you activate the tower that is close to you after getting the inflatable body. If you're in the second to last area of the beta, then you just have to find a geyser, go up as high as you can, float over the giant dendrospiral, land on top of it, and then suck up one of the floating crystals. This is a hardened shell. Just shoot it at the ground, break it open, and a dendrospiral seed will pop out. Suck up the seed and eat it, and you will get the Extendable Eyes mutation that allows you to extend your eyes high in the sky for a better view, and looks quite funny at the same time. Your eyes are just floating in mid-air. Now, these last two mutations can only be found if you skip the pillar after getting Inflatable Body. If you activated the first pillar after getting your Inflatable Body, then it will be impossible for you to get them, as the barrier is red and will kill you if you try to go through it. I'll show you how to get to this area from the Inflatable Body part. You just take this geyser as normal to get across. Then just get through the barrier, the cylinder will activate, and just keep rolling and rolling. But do not go towards the first tower you see. Instead, just roll right past it like I do. Then just keep going and going, avoiding obstacles and predators to get to that second set of towers you see in the distance. Once you get to these towers, make sure to activate them so that they will stop the pillar. And now you can get the last two mutations and explore additional areas. The first mutation in this area is the Bazaboo. This is a fish only found in the tundra waters. Eating this fish gives you the Electrogenic Skin, which allows you to revive teammates without having to spend resources if you can get to their body fast enough. I also noticed it can revive the Trebum you find that are in the weakened state, so it can be pretty useful for recruitment as well and save you a bunch of resources in the long run. Next is the Ocular Orthopod. This is a weird spidery / one-eyed, crazy looking creature that can be found wandering the tundra. It'll just be skittering about. Sucking up this little critter and then eating it will give you the Analytical Eyes mutation. These eyes will allow you to scan creatures and store information about them. Just keep your eye on the creature until the circle fills all the way, and you will get an entry into your compendium. While these are all the mutations that were in the beta, there are still a ton of mutations to look forward to in the real game. On the website, some mutations we did not see in the beta are the Tornado Trunk, which allows the Trebum to make a small tornado, and Quick Sprint, which gives the Trebum 4 legs and allows them to run rapidly and just be very fast. And then we have all these other interesting looking mutations just showcased to us through screenshots in the trailer. So I can say I'm super excited for all the mutations we have yet to see, because all the mutations in the beta were amazing, and I'm just glad to see mutations that weren't just practical but also some troll ones in there as well. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite mutation is, and are you looking forward to this game? Let me know, because this game definitely looks exciting. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Eternal Cylinder content, because I will be keeping up with this game. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, good luck out there in your own games, and see you next time.